Okay, welcome back. I got another life story for you. Not a gross one, so you can keep people in the house if you like and children, but I'll let you know. I'll give you a disclaimer on the next one. One of the vice assignments, obviously, is prostitution, and so we were assigned a really hot part of an area that had a lot of prostitutes. Almost every other corner had prostitutes. Really heavy in the 70s, super heavy. So we had a company we used to rent cars from, and they rented all kinds of cars, older cars. Can't mention the name of it, but older cars. So we got down there late on a Friday, and all the cars were rented out to not just police, but to the general public. All we had was a 10-passenger white van, okay, with windows all around. And my partner got it, and because he went down there to get it, and came back, and we kind of laughed about it, but it's okay. And then our sergeant comes out, and he's looking at it, and he goes, "What are you guys going to do with this?" I said, "Well, we'll figure something out, Sarge. We will figure something out." Okay, so he just leaves. So, okay, we're looking at each other. My partner goes, "Hang on a second." Takes off. Goes into the station, comes back with a big, heavy-duty military-type blanket. He says, "What are we going to do?" And I'm thinking, okay, he was the brains of the group. I'm the brawn, he was the brains. He goes, "It's nighttime." So he says, "I'm going to go in the very back of the van, the very back seat. I'm going to cover myself with a blanket. You drive. You find a prostitute. Pick her up. And when you get the violation for sex for money," that's what we're doing out here, sex for money, prostitutes. "You cough, high tech." Cough means you got the violation. I'll come up and we'll arrest her. Ah, good plan. Okay. So we set up, we go down the road, I see some hookers, so pull up to the first one. She looks at the van, she liked it. A lot of the prostitutes know pretty savvy about what cars they may or may not get into, not only because they don't want to get robbed, but also looking for cops. So she gets in the van, sitting right here next to me. And we're talking, and I'm driving, and she's asking me a bunch of dumb questions. And then all of a sudden she says, "What do you want?" And I tell her, and she gives me a violation of sex for money. So I call. Okay, she goes, "Let's go over here." I go, "Well, I got a room at the motel." We're talking, and I said, "Okay, fine." I look up in the mirror, and here comes my partner. Okay, he's got the blanket over his head, like a nun, and down to his side, and he's walking like this down the aisle. Okay, down the aisle, and so I'm looking in the mirror, and I have to look away because I'm going to laugh. And okay, now back up a little bit. This is my partner that I worked with for years in gangs and in vice. There's another partner too. We had this thing about not telling people we're the police till the very last minute. That's kind of what we did. But it's also an officer safety issue. Unlike TV, where they say police a block away, and now they're in a big foot pursuit because they want to film the pursuit on camera. Okay, we do it because if you're at the last second, if we say police, the first response is they're surprised, and then the next thing they want to do is run. Well, by that time we got them. So we do it for a lot of reasons. Obviously, it's fun too. Okay, especially when you're in plain clothes and you're doing stuff. All right. So he's getting closer. He's getting closer, and I'm thinking, okay, what's he going to do? And then all of a sudden, he just goes, "Blah!" like that, and she turns and sees him, and she just screams, "Ah!" And she tries to get out of the van, okay? She's got the door. I grab her wrist. I'm trying to drive this van, okay? My partner jumps on top of her, and now, right after, seconds after we yelled, we're yelling vice. "Police, police, police!" She goes, oh my God. She just lets herself go. There's no, and of course, I'm all over the road like this on Sunset. And so I finally get it to the curb, and she's still kind of semi-resisting, but she's calmed down. We get her on the floor, we handcuff her, and put her up on the seat, and we're saying, we take our badges out, and she goes, oh thank God, oh thank God, because she thought she was going to get assaulted or robbed. Okay, so it's over. We're happy. We head back to the station, and now we're friends. We're talking on the way there. We're at interviewing her. Really don't have to because unlike TV. The violation's there. There's no need to talk about the crime. It's done. It's a done deal. So we take her to the station. We take her in and to get her processed. Well, every woman has to be searched by police women because they can hide things on their bodies. So they take her in. A lady officer takes her in. Comes out. Says she's clean. She's good. No more dope. Or no dope at all. You can go ahead and book her. Okay, good. And then the lady officer goes, "Oh, she goes, come here. What's the matter?" She says, "Well, if you got to know, she peed in her pants." And we go, "Oh. All right, well, we figured probably scared the heck out of her. All right, fine." So the sergeant interviews her. She's fine. She says, "I'm okay. The guy's treating me nice," and we process her. Okay, so we're done. Now we're hour or so later, we're done with the reports. We're going to go back out. Now it's my partner's turn to drive. It's my turn to be in the back. We're getting ready to go out in the street again. I go, hey, partner. He goes, what? I said, you know, we're not worth our grain of salt unless the next arrest we make them all pee. Okay. He goes, you know what? That's good. Let's do that. That's our goal. Okay, sounds good. So we took off. We made 3 more arrests that night, the same way. Blanket over our head, come up to the girl, scream at her, and tell her we're police. We made 4 arrests that night. You know, if we had this percentage, we'd be in the Hall of Fame in baseball. We're 4 for 4. They all peed in their pants. And we kind of thought that was pretty cool and kind of fun, because vice can be fun. Okay, it's dangerous, but it's fun. And that was our evening, and it was enjoyable. And those ladies, they were nice. We talked to them afterwards. They never mentioned the fact they peed themselves. They talked to sergeants. They didn't say anything. And no big deal. People get scared for whatever reason. And so that was our evening in that particular incident. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you next time.